Good afternoon, Professor. For my assessment this week, I scored a 72. It's a bit interesting with some of the questions this week, specifically number 4 and number 13. Um, Number 13 actually hit a little bit hard, but I don't want to say in a bad way. It did open my eyes a bit to maybe what my current situation is. Number 13 is I have plenty of ideas on how to make the organization run better, but cannot actually influence any decision made about it. Um, the reason why, and it's just an assumption, is that I don't have the proper credentials just yet. I may have the ideas to be able to provide the guidance or the plan out there, throw the plan out there to see if it actually is workable. But the fact that I'm actually lacking those credentials is what's hindering my progress at the current employment that I have. And I did decide this possibly about maybe 2 weeks ago. I did decide to join because I am going to start my courses in computer science. I did decide to go to a computer science um, boot camp. That boot camp is going to be 4 or so months, maybe 4 or 5 months, and that boot camp is intended to provide you with the stepping stones, the skills necessary in order to understand not only computer science, but it's going to dip into the data analytics. It's going to touch into the Python and all the other programs that I'm actually going to be studying. So going into my actual studies, um, my major, I do get a better feeling of what it is that I'm getting into, um, because I do understand that it's going to be a lot of math, a lot of calculus, and it just provides me with that foundation that I'm going to be needing in order to achieve what I'm looking to achieve in my computer science and with my computer science degree. Like I said, it's going to be a 4 month boot camp. At the end of it, well, I should say during the boot camp, we are going to have tests about every single week, roughly 7 to 10 days, on that week's homework or assignments. And at the end of the month, at the end of the program, what we're going to actually be doing is presenting a portfolio in order to be able to graduate from the program. So that covers my specific, my measurable, which it's going to be done in steps. Um, it is going to be a 4 month program. At the end of it, it's going to give you a credential that you actually completed the course. The reason why it's relevant is because it's going to help me with those skills that I'm going to need in order to not only fulfill my computer science degree, but it's also going to intertwine with what I actually want to do for my career. I can go into work and I can let them know, hey, I'm doing these programs. Um, I want to gain more knowledge in it, and these programs are helping me, so that way so that I'm able to make a difference and provide that provide those ideas that I think are relevant for the company in order for the company to progress. I mean, after all, I just want to do something good for the actual company. Time bound, it is a 4 month program. It says 4 to 5 months, but I'm assuming with the syllabus that I actually read, it's going to take me about 4 months. Um, After that program, I think the skills from that are going to allow me to fulfill that requirement that I'm currently lacking, especially with that question. That question really bugged me because I understand that it may not be with bad intentions, but I do want to present my light to like what I think I can do for the company. But it's just that little border boundary that I need to make sure I go through it.